So we're here down in Porthilly Oyster Farm today to do some cooking, specifically to demonstrate the unique sharp properties of the CARDSHARP. I'm going to be cooking some fish today, beautiful Cornish fish on a lovely sunny Cornish day, but I haven't got any fish, so I need some fish.
I'm on it, chef. Give me 2 minutes, I'll be back.
Okay, so we've got our fish, and now we're going to use the CARDSHARP to gut, scale and fillet them. I'm not going to use the sharp bit, I'll just use the back of the blade, and you can see the scales just flicking off. But you know, you've only got a little knife and it's rigid enough to take the scales off a bass. And then we're going to take his guts out, and you just cut from his anus, as it were, up through. And there's a tough bit of bone here, but the CARDSHARP will just whip through it, because it's as sharp as a surgical implement. Easy, removed, nice clean fish. You can buy so many expensive filleting knives and products on the market, but this, I reckon, will glide through this fish. Just cut a sort of smile around his head. Just work the knife along the bones. And the tricky bit of bass is going over the, going around the rib cage here. You need a very, very sharp knife. But you can see it's left nothing, there's no flesh left on there, it's just skeleton. We've got a nice little bass fillet. So we're going to make a little sauce to go with our bass I'm going to cook first. I'm going to do bass with beurre blanc, and a beurre blanc is just, it's like a butter sauce. You just reduce some vinegar with some shallot. The real reason for doing this is to show you the sort of sharpness of this knife. It's making mincemeat of it, look at it. With a good, expensive Japanese knife, you can get that kind of result. Put my shallot into my pan, and I put a dash of vinegar in there, just white wine vinegar, and reduce that down. And then, just growing in the rocks here, we saw rock samphire. I'm going to chuck a couple of blades of that, some mustard seeds as well, in with the vinegar. I bought a potato along because what I wanted to do is really, really thin, like tiny slivers, would really show off just how sharp this knife is. And look at that. It's almost like tissue paper thin. We can almost see through her. Amazing. Good bit of Cornish wind there, blowing my flame out. Is that going to work? So cooking fish, tend to oil the skin up a little bit, and don't put too much oil in the pan. What a lot of people do these days is they just score the skin to get a nice flat fillet, and then it also allows you to get a bit of seasoning in there, a bit of salt. This is going to save the day. Beautiful. Oh yes, now she's cooking. Now we're cooking on gas. I'm going to get my potato out of the reduction unit and add those to the pan. Get a bit of butter in there as well. Oh yeah. And for the sauce, I'm just going to get some cubed butter. Now I've got a nice little reduction here, so that's shallot and samphire and vinegar. And to that you add a little dash of cream, double cream's good. And you kind of whisk cubed butter into the sauce. But being out in the field, we haven't got a whisk with us, so we'll just improvise with a spoon. Finishing the sauce with a bit of finely diced samphire. Tastes great. I'm just going to wilt some spinach in all those flavours just to tie it all together. That's about right. Once we've got our spinach, I'm going to rest our fish up against that like that. We've got a little pile of beautiful potato crisps. And that's a samphire beurre blanc, sea bass and wilted spinach with potato chips. Simple as that.